What's up, YouTube? This is Dog back with another Transformers review. This is a Transformers third-party review. Unique Toys Peru Kill, or aka Masterpiece Lockdown. Comes with the card. We'll check that out real quick. We're not going to go through all of the packaging and everything, but you got nice art there. Let's see if we can get this to... There we go. Peru Kill, Unique Toys. And then there's some stats in the back. As you can see, there's lots of dust from me packing and trying to move. And that's what I'll say next. Sorry I haven't been online doing reviews lately, but I'm in the process of moving, for those that don't know. And originally it was supposed to be last Saturday, then it was Monday. Then we couldn't even get it done. So we pushed it up a week. Actually, sorry. Originally it was last Monday, then it was Saturday, then we had to move it up a week. Or whatever the schedule is, we're pushing it up a week, so it'll be after the 15th. I should be all set. So anyways, checking that out. Sorry about focusing on that too much. It's got some accessories, so you can see here we got the seed, looking very cool. Nice details. From Age of Extinction. Hashtag Age of Extinction. I like how it's got the little details there. I remember when Joshua activated it. We got the claw. It's nice. Kind of comes like this, but you pull this out. It's got the hook, I guess is what you could call it. The claw hook. And we'll show you that more in robot mode. And then, of course, he has his secondary head. So, very cool. Other than the fact he doesn't have a target for his, remember his face mask was like a target scope right here in the green, but other than that, it's pretty cool. So just the peg-on system. Next up we have Steeljaw. He's the puppy. You can attach the gun here, and it also attaches into the car, and I'll show you that, but we'll check out I guess we'll check out the gun first. You can see it's got nice copper for the bullets there. Silver details right there. You got some gold kind of striped around there, as well as up in there. More silver brackets and bars and whatnot. Pipes. This is die-cast metal right here. And you can also pull down this, which becomes... You go like that, and then this can actually plug into there. I think that's what you do, right? Yeah. I've done it before, I just wasn't 100% sure, but as you can see, it looks pretty cool. So he's got his gun for car mode as well as puppy mode, and then it also extends so you can give him his gun face, and we'll show you more of that when we get to the robot mode. But look at all the details. This is how a weapon should be. You know, whatever they're doing now with Hasbro is ridiculous. This is how they should be. Really nice weapons. So, moving that out of the way, we'll show you more of Steeljaw. So, Steeljaw's got articulation. He can move his arms like that. He's also got a bend in the knee, and he's got a bend here. It also tilts, which it's on a ball joint and swivels. So lots of articulation here just in the front feet. Then its back ones do the same. You can get it to go forward. And then as you can see, this knee here bends. So he's got a fully bending knee. And then he's got a movement here in the back foot as well as that same tilt. And then it will also swivel again because it's on a ball joint. No tail or anything, but he has a nice side to side here for his, it'll go up and down. It also opens at the mouth. And he's got red translucent eyes, but no light piping. As you can see, there's nothing to go through it. So just, I mean, you see there's no real light going through. You can kind of get it to go from one to the other a little bit, but anyways, this is PVC right here for the hair that comes up. I like the steel brackets here, and pretty cool. Could use a little bit more detail up in here since it's a movie figure. It would have looked a lot better, but considering it's just an add-on figure, not bad. Show you the up and down, and also gets the tilt. So very cool figures. And I showed you this part, but we'll just keep him like that for now while I put him in the background, and we'll go over the car. So checking it out, he's got nice mirrors there. You can see there's little like round spots, probably where they punched it out or something, but maybe that's supposed to be like that. But if there's any dust, I apologize. It's because I'm moving. I did dust everything off to try to get this to make it look like a better review, but we'll see how it comes out. It's hard to see with the naked eye as much as on camera. But anyways, he's got rubber tires, so you can pull those tires off if you want. So that's cool. Nice treads on those tires. And he's got the disc brakes there, painted just like in the Hasbro as well. He's got silver and that orange disc pad or disc brake on both sides, as well as you can see some orange details here for this little side kind of parking light or something. One right there. It's got, these should have been blue, because I believe there's just like a halogen blue, but either way, at least they have translucent plastics here, so that looks cool. They could be probably replaced, I'm sure, somehow, but translucent plastics there. You got translucent orange plastic for his tail lights. That looks good. And he's got right down here silver painted on for the dual exhaust. Looking very nice. True to the car mode, I'm pretty sure. And very nice. So definitely third party. I wonder if any companies would ever... Well, let's not talk about that in my review. So you got translucent smoky plastics for his windshield and his windows and his back windshield as well. He's got that kind of layered windshield look for Lamborghinis have. Very nice. See these two details right here underneath the taillights? Those become on the back of his back, and we'll show you those in robot mode. Hopefully I point them out. You can see the grill details. So the car mode came out fantastic. It rolls. Oops, not over. See, as you can see, it rolls on those nice rubber tires. So very cool. So to transform him, come back here and you loosen up these first. And you just want to pull these out like this, and then pull them down like that. That's the first step. Next up, you want to go through here, and right here, right there, you want to just pop that out like that on both sides. Just like, oh, that's the first time. That was a little bit tricky. And then when you're going back in, there's a spring-loaded thing right here, so you got to put that in. I'm not really even sure why they did that. Really don't know, because if they didn't put that in, they would have had more of a rocking foot articulation, but for whatever reason they did. You want to take that peg right there and tab it into right there, that slot right there when you're going back in. So you go like this and you tab that slot in, and then you just tab it together like that. So we're going to remove that like this, and we'll start over here. So we want to start by doing this. Fold that down, fold the heel up, and then you can take this part right here and bend it around, whoops, without scratching anything, like that. And it comes around 180 and then connects down like that. And then we have part of his foot down. You can see how the toe is pushed up in there. When you push that up, well, I'll show you on the other side. When you see on that side, it pushes out, and on this side, when you flip it up, it got that lockdown toe. And don't worry, we'll do something with the mirrors. All right, so next up, we go over to here, do the same thing. Flip that part down. This part comes the heel. This part comes makes the toe. And then we go up on here, and you pull up this, and then you revert it 180, and then secure it down. Then you take these and you revert them 180, and they cover up the back of the tires. so his tires don't show in leg mode as much, like that. Next up, you want to take these and pull that up, because this actually tabs in. You can see the two tabs that tab into his legs. And then you would pull this part all the way up. Well, actually, we'll ratchet this down. You're going to marry this up. You can see where the pistons are there. You want to pull those in. And then ratchet this down. Like that. Just like that. And then revert that 90 degrees forward. So there's one leg. So same thing on this side. Ratchet that down. Marry that up. Pull it forward. And 90 degrees frontwards. And now we have two legs. Alright, so what you can do is you can leave the mirrors alone, or you can remove them, and it just leaves a little hole like that. We put those aside for now, and I can either leave one in and one out so you can see what both looks like. Alright, so next up we want to take this and unpeg that, and you can see those little pegs right there. Those actually peg into those slots right there. So we flip this down like that. Next up, we want to take these and flip these out like that. And there's a bunch of like, see, there's spring parts right there, so these can marry together like that. So that's really cool. I showed you the spring parts on the legs. There's also some in the back of the thighs here. So lots of spring. Oh, and there's more. This is more die cast right here. There's also some other die cast. We'll go through that in robot mode. So we have them like that. Next up, you want to take, these are pegged in, and to roll the car, you can see the little pegs right up in there. To be able to roll, and it's a little bit tricky unless you do it when you're coming back into car mode. You peg those in first before you pull these parts down and put them together, and then clip that part to there. Before you do all that, you want to put these pegs right there and there into the slots. Let's see if I can get light in there. Yeah, there's a slot right down there. You can see it right. There's like a, it's like a rectangle, and you can see it right there. It looks like a horseshoe or something, but you want to tag them into there. Also, I'm catching onto the tripod there. You also want, alright, so next up you want to pull this up like this. You're going to take the front part here, and we're going to just unpeg it from there, unpeg it from there, and then just rotate it forward down like that. Alright, next up we're going to lift this part up. So we're going to feed the head through like that. And then this part will rock down on just that joint right there. That'll allow us to pull out these joints right here, because they're in like this, and you want to pull them out. So we pull this one forward, and then this box will sit back and clip back into place like that. Rotate this up, and you pull this down like that. Same thing on this side. You take that box, you put it up over there, and you rotate up like that. So everything's like this. Then when you have that backwards, you pull this down, and there's a couple tabs right there and there that will tab into here. Oh, it's there and there, I mean, and tab into here and there. So when you get those tabbed in, just like that, you have them going together. Let's see if we can get this to raise up. Alright, you want to rotate these down, actually, just like that. And we're getting somewhere now. Alright, so next up, hold on, you want to rotate these like this, but leave them, don't bend them in yet. They bend in, but, and then we're going to want to rotate all of this down like that. This comes down on a double hinge to the back a little bit more, like so. This part you got to make sure is just like that, so the tab will stick out, because you're going to want to have that tab attached right there. But in order to do that, You gotta have to, you see the plug right here? And those are gonna plug into there, and then these plugs will go around the back side. So mine doesn't tab in as well as you would hope, but you tab it in there like that, then you fold these around there like that, keeps that movie accurate look. And then, like I said, you can pull this down on a double hinge and bring it all the way to the bottom. And then you attach that tab right there, or this tab right there, into the slot right there. Just like that. So everything tabs together. Next up, you want to take these and rotate these to the back, just like that. So we're getting somewhere. So he's got ankle tilts, as you can see. So, all right, going into my other tripod, so I have enough space now. As you can see, he's pretty much all done except for the arms. So the way you do this is you pull this part down like this, rotate it to the front, extend down, pull the hand down, rotate the hand around 180, rotate the thumb around 180, and you got that. Next up, you want to rotate the bullet shoulder pad thing to the front. You rotate this up, pull this up, so you can see this little pin thing right here. You're going to want to pull that down, pull it all the way around, pull the pin out, and then secure it to there, because as you can see right now, it's going to do that. And you want to secure that pin there. Now it allows you to have the full arm movement you need. Same thing on this side. Pull it down, rotate it to the front, rotate the hand down, rotate the hand 180, rotate the thumb 180, rotate these on a swivel hinge, rotate that up, pull this up, pull this little pin, make sure you secure everything, lock the pin in place, like that. Boom. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I have him completely done. As you can see how it came apart? See, mine doesn't really like to stay. If anyone knows any ideas or has that same problem or something, let me know. And then there, see those holes right there? You want to secure the little tabs right here. Maybe that's supposed to secure the rest of it or something. Maybe that's why. But we'll see if that actually helps. But as you can see, he's got a die-cast butt pad right here. You can lift that up, and he's got these die-cast pieces right here that are spring-loaded. So pretty cool. He's got that spine. You can see those details right below the tail lights I was showing you. So let's come out movie accurate like. Very nice. Very nice details. He got some orange here. He's got some more silver details here coming from the car mode, but those are faux. You can see the tail lights down here. See some silver details. This is what the mirror looked like, and this is the accurate, movie accurate look right here. So you can have it, flip this down and have it like that, or have it like this. And the way you do it like this is you would pull this off. You flip this, there's a hole right there, and you just put these to the back, just like these. And the same thing with this side. And that creates, I think a movie accurate look, I believe. I believe his mirrors are up there. I could be wrong, but checking out the details here, you can see that he's got the gold around the kind of the ear section there. He's got green eyes. They might look blue in this camera, but they're actually green. So very cool. Looking at the face sculpt. Face sculpt is fantastic. You can see the scar across the chest plate there. Got those. That's what color his halogen lights should have been, because these are his headlights that are supposed to be here at the front. You can see some gold details there. More copper there, some more copper here, some copper and some silver pistons, some more silver, gold up on his arms here, a little dot there, a little box there. You get some of that brake discs there coming through. You got some copper bullets as well as over here. Very nice. And then going down, you get some more of those copper pistons. He's got angle tilts. He's got a little bit of front to back, but like I was saying, this gets in the way for the front motion. So you get them back, but not much front, so that kind of sucks. But you can always use this part to get that extra for the. He's got double jointed knees, go way back, and his hips go out about that much. You can go forward about that much. Back, if you get this out of the way, there we go. You can go back if you get that out of the way. He's got an upper thigh swivel, so nicely done there. Nothing on the waist. This is another spring-loaded section. His arms will go out to the side nicely. And then, of course, you can go around 360. And then, of course, leave it to me to find the butterflies. So you can get a butterfly in nicely done. So it's got a butterfly joint and backward a little bit. So nice. You can swivel this around. You got a double jointed elbow. You get bicep swivel at the elbow. And then he's got a hinge here and a hinge here. They're all connected, but they are hinged. And then as well as he's got one for the thumb as well. So you can get like hand poses and whatnot. So very cool. So I like the articulation on him. It's also got a nice downward motion here for his head. Some up, as well as you can get it to go left and right a little bit. So very cool. Good articulation. You can see from the back, again, nicely done. Good job, Unique Toys. So some of the accessories, so you would take this, you rotate this 180 around, you rotate the thumb around 180 to the back, like that, and you flip that up like this, and that creates his arm. You have a hole right there, and you take the hook. We'll pull it out first. Pull it out. As you can see, everything's in a nice gunmetal black paint, just like the car was in the movie, and just like Lockdown was in the movie. Let's get back over. Oops, sorry about that. Try not to impede the lights in the way, but there's his hook. So very nice. You can see more of those gold details, silver details. So awesome. He's got articulation in the hook. You can move it right there because of the way the hand moves, but if you hold it right there, you can easily secure it, and it will move out. This is how it looked in the movie. I think they did this, and you can also remove this. Pull the hand around 180 back, and then go around here. There's a little slot right there, and there's a peg right there. And you can peg this in like that, so it can be all tidy. Additionally, we can take the gun, and what you do here is, sorry about that, I'll plant his feet down, there we go. You want to take this, and you take this metal die-cast bar right here, and you flip this to the back, and then you want to see that peg right there goes into the back of that slot. So then the metal die-cast bar slots into that slot right there, and then you got gun face. Very cool. Really cool addition to the set, as you can see. And this guy will pose no problem. You can get all kinds of cool poses with him. I usually like to flip up his arms, do that little like kind of thing like this. And actually you have to untransform this part right here to flip him back up. But you would swivel this and flip them back up, and I have it in the box section because that's kind of how he looked in the movie, at least from my memory. But very cool, nice length on that gun. And then to remove it, you just pop this part out right here, and then you just kind of open it, and it kind of comes apart. You know what I mean? There you go. Take that apart like that. Pull this back down like this, and flip that down, and get it back into car mode version. So just checking out the size of this guy. I'll just plate him up here. We'll try to stand him as tall as he can go. Oh. Kind of all dork-like, but so he is 10 inches tall, exactly. The gun itself is 8 inches tall, or 8 inches long, sorry. 8 inches and 8.2 inches, or a little less than 8.2. Additionally, you can take this face mask. It's a little bit hard to do this with the fingernails, but without fingernails in it. But you would just take that little seam right there. You can see the seam right here. And you would just remove that. You remove it, and you get that. Take this one, and we plug that on. We'll just check out what this looks like real quick. And there you go. And that moves as well, same kind of way. So very cool. I'm not going to attach it all the way because it's kind of a pain, but you can see from the front. The only thing is I think it should have had the targeting system, like I said earlier. But all in all, great figure. That just was the prying tool I used for the face plate. All in all, a great figure. Fantastic likeness to Lockdown himself. And I don't know what the Masterpiece version would look like. I guess it would probably look a little more accurate, but be less. I don't know. But let me know what you think of the review. He's got his seed, of course, so you can also do this. You know, he can hold his seed. Not really sure. I guess you would do it like this. Yep. Just like that. Maybe do this or something. Yeah. So let me know what you think of the review. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews. And as always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace. That's a wrap, guys. I'm out. I'll be back after the 15th for full-time reviews.